Hello everybody, welcome back to Dead Cells, and as you can probably tell by the bit spin in the corner, I am locally recording, and I was just talking to chat. We're recording this on the 4th of July, so its turnout is a little bit lower than usual, so things should be a little bit quieter. I say as I immediately get interrupted by a baby. Thank you, Lord Kronos. That wasn't an insult, incidentally. I mean 9 months as a baby. Thank you for 9 months in a row. 9 months of great entertainment. Can our Twitch baby be called Casey Jones? Because it's always Casey Jones. You know what? For you, okay. And congratulations as you're on getting a new job. I had what for dinner? I had tapas, which is a selection of different smaller dishes. I'll talk about it more once we're in. I want to cover something first. I've been recording a lot of Dead Cells, so this episode is going up on YouTube like in over a week, because I've been recording a lot of it. I want to say I've got like 4 or 5 episodes scheduled already with another 1 or 2 to upload, and I think I'm kind of bad at Dead Cells, but I also kind of think this update is bad. And the most recent run I recorded locally, I got a new blueprint. I'm not going to tell you which blueprint, and I lost it. And in losing that, I lost a lot of hope. Let's just put it that way. So I wanted to stream Dead Cells because I want you lot to try and re-inspire me, encourage me, and don't say the way to do this, as in to play well in this, is just level skills, because I want to try and find a way of not doing that and yet still find a way that works. Because, you know, I've had, like, if you think of what's my most powerful runs I've had in this game, they're all skill ones. Usually fire, but always skills, and always skills you can spam at a distance. So then you kind of stand here, and then you chuck stuff, and then you still, you wait for recast, you chuck stuff. If that's what this game is becoming, that's not what I want it to be. And it feels like if you want to be able to beat the later floors, graveyard, prison depths, ossuary to a certain extent because you're weak when you get there, and that kind of thing, I don't want it to be that if you want to get through those areas you have to be a coward and not enjoy the best part of the game, which is like getting up in enemies' faces to kick them and stuff. That's the part I like. And I worry as a result of that. Oh. So... Oh, thank you. You'll get death. Hang on, I missed a part. You'll get death orb or that scythe eventually. You can do it.
Oh.
Well, thank you for the support in the form of money. That isn't what I meant. I meant kind of like, what am I doing wrong? Or is it really that you have to go skills if you want to progress? Oh yeah, this is another thing they've changed in a small patch to a test build you won't have seen on the YouTube side yet.
Oh.
You get warned that the ossuary is difficult and you have to pay to get there. So if you've had a crappy run and you've lost money, you well, actually you probably can. You can also just break it open to get curse, I suppose. But yeah, this also implied to me that, well, hang on, I'll read out Flying Racer's comment first. Strong build, best build? I've tried strength builds and I disagree. Yeah, I worry that they're turning this into too grindy a process by trying to block off the ossuary like that. Like, you'll hear me musing about this in a couple of videos. It feels like they're putting it in the like progression sense that do a crappy run where you just go the base route to accumulate money to have a good game where you go ossuary, get powerful, and can actually do the later levels. And some people might be fine with that. That's what turned me off of Darkest Dungeon. It's way too grindy. Do you want a suggestion? I will take a suggestion, yes. As long as it's not as long as it's not give shields a try. No, shields are acknowledged to be crap by the devs. They got nerfed in the Hello Darkness patch because they are being reworked, and that was a temporary solution. I think they accidentally added too many iframes prior to the Darkness update. I believe, like, prior to the nerf, you could cheese the second boss with shields, as I understand it. You can't do that anymore.
Oh.
Thank you for the bit, Skooksy. You will become Death, Destroyer of Cells. You haven't played in a couple of weeks, they've made the ossuary pay to enter. Yes, they have. Well, it's only 1,000, and you'll get 1,000 gold for clearing the first floor. But it does mean if you want to get the time door in the ossuary, you have to have done a run previously. Over here, thank you. Hello, Garlock. And anyone else I may have missed saying hello. I missed the follow-up about me saying yes to taking advice. What is up with the frame rate? Holy hell! Is it trying to load it? It's loading an item room and a shop together. Maybe that's done it. Take that in health, I guess. Ooh, that's actually very good because of the shots piercing first target. But I don't have much money. Yeah. You didn't give any advice yet? Good, okay. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. I also just noticed my dashboard is telling me that I'm offline, so maybe it was Twitch messing up a little bit. Do a melee build, obviously go full strength. You need to focus on CC skills. So what you're saying, like, the example you're giving is a flash bomb. So if you want to go strength build, you have to get skills that mitigate the combat, because otherwise having a strength build doesn't work. Because you have to lock enemies in place, otherwise you're risking too much. I don't know if this guy's description has changed since the update. No. Let's see, we did not clear everything. In terms of like specific, have you tried blank plus blank? Of the stuff I've got unlocked, I've probably tried most of the combinations. You'll be seeing a... Yeah, you know what, sure, why not? You'll be seeing a ice run, at least one of those, in the videos I've recorded. You'll be seeing a spear run. You'll be seeing a really good run where I had ice bow that pierced. And you'll also be seeing a really bad run where I tried to go to the new area again and got insta-killed for the 3rd time in a row. So I'm not going to the new area anymore. They did change the new area though. They added an item you can pick up at the start of it, which is a portable light. It's a skill that actually summons a light, does damage and some extra stuff as well. Problem with that though is it's got a recast timer of 2 minutes-ish. So it's utterly unusable in combat. Is Dead Cells in the Steam Summer Sale? Yes, I believe so. 30% off, I want to say. Not exactly, it's more about working with your melee together. No, it's mitigating the enemy's chance to hit you back. And that should be more about dodging and parrying and thrusting and all that kind of stuff. But also because of, like, this is another thing I found, if there's an enemy, say, like, right here, and I'm jumping up to attack, sometimes the mantle will happen, sometimes it won't. If you're hitting with a slow weapon like the greatsword, what will happen is you mantle, you go to attack, the enemy pushes you back, you fall, you don't actually swing, and the enemy hits you. The melee combat needs tightened up and rebalanced, is what I'm saying. Skill builds are still the easiest way to do well. Not necessarily win, I guess, but to farm for cells, to go to the harder areas and have an easier time. Skills are unquestionably the best way to do it because you don't need to get involved in the combat. You stay miles away and spam left trigger, right trigger. I may have been looking at chat there. This is also only the 2nd time I've come to the Promenade since the Darkness update, because it was broken that first night we tried it. Or maybe the 3rd, actually. And we have no skill. No skills at all. Come to me, friendos. Mind you, I did pass up the chance to buy one. That almost happened there because the phaser almost shoved me off as I was striking. Thank you for the bits, Garlock. That is a rapier, yes. Parry thrust.
Ooh.
You take the exact same stance that the red mage has in Final Fantasy XIV. I wouldn't say it's that great, because it got nerfed a little bit, I think. Still does the guaranteed crit off of a roll, though. Me too, I also went back in time and bought Quake for $1.24. I feel like I may have missed something in chat again. My favourite style of sword is the broadsword still by far. Oops. Oh, not friendly. Oh, you're just talking about sales in general on Steam? Thankfully I bought... Oh, another strength... We're accidentally doing a strength build. The game isn't really giving me much of a choice about it. Thanks to buying like every indie game that's got any kind of notoriety connected to it in previous years, with each passing year I buy less in the Steam sale. The only thing I bought this year was EDF. And that was on CR's recommendation, and I'm glad he recommended it because it's very fun. Thank you, Acron01, for 10 months in a row. They say yay. Just yay. Oh, I didn't notice that was an elite. Ooh, we felt that. Damage reduced by 10%. Collect cells and goals without needing to be at range. I'll hold on to the extra life because I'll probably need it. The broadsword is slow, yeah. Important to note though, it also does more damage on the third swing if you can land it. I wonder if there's like a haste spell or something. And that would help encourage melee if there was support spells you could cast on yourself. Infantry bow, quick bow. Poisons the victim. Guaranteed crits if you land 2 arrows. I'm taking it for the poison more so than anything else. The game is taunting me by giving me no skills at all. Purely weapons and levels. That's not bad poison, I suppose. Didn't I leave a couple of healths back though? Oh, the frame rate's gone. This is another thing that's been happening with the patch on the test build. I don't think it's anything on my end, but I could be wrong. But since the most recent patch to the experimental build, the slowdown has been happening a lot. Right, so we're halfway done. It feels like I did buy something else in the Steam sale this year, but all I can remember is EDF. Well, I bought some of the DLC for EDF as well. I don't think there was. Frame rates are horrible with this patch. Okay. So it is just something that buggered. Can I duck here? Yeah. Well, in that case, if it is purely something on the test build, by the time it's on the main server it'll be fixed. So that's not a particularly big issue. Oops. Oh, I also found something I really don't like. I mean, I already didn't like the enemy. I call them the Sonic enemy because it's the ones that roll towards you if they see you with the spike shell on their back that do damage to you if they turn and you hit their spike shield. If you use the spear and you're at the maximum range of the spear, it still works as if they hit you. And I really don't like that. Oh! What was that? Corrupted power. I've never seen that before. So I thought I'd got everything at the promenade, so maybe that's something that's been added in the update. What was I saying? What was I saying? Bugger. Forgotten. Chat, help. Was it Ori in the Blind Forest that you bought? Oh, I did buy it in the sale. I had already planned to buy that though, so it wasn't like that was an impulse sale purchase. I was just waiting so I could get a good deal because I'm Scottish and can't help myself. Oh, I was reading chat. It's a rework of an old skill. Alright, well it's not one I've ever seen. Oh look, actual skills. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The price hikes in this update is terrible. It's ridiculous. It now goes up based on the floor you're on or how deep you are. I mean, I want to buy a skill just so I have something to use. It comes with extra HP, so I guess. When will you be playing Ori some more? Probably tomorrow. If you're watching this on the YouTube side, don't take that as fact. But in terms of, for the people who are watching this being recorded live, tomorrow I think the plan will be Ori and then EDF. I didn't realise Ori would be such a somber game and like rather depressing, especially at the start. So I regret not turning off alerts even though I'm recording it live. It's kind of like the first time I played one of those. Well, actually no, Final Fantasy had its moments as well. Final Fantasy 15 I mean. But I kind of regret not turning them off for Ori because it's a very pretty game, it's a very sad and somber game. And then, you know, there was a very somber moment, then all of a sudden it was worth it! And I kind of regret that. Isn't that similar to Gungeon prices, their items? Yes, Gungeon is more expensive per floor as well, and they also hideously overprice things to a point where 9 times out of 10 you're never going to have enough money even if you've saved every shell you've got. But that's only for the super expensive stuff. In terms of like keys and stuff, you can usually afford 2 keys per floor, and that's the minimum required. Didn't really put any thought into which area I was going to go to, so I guess we're going Ramparts. You deal plus 70% damage for 8 seconds. You also take 30% extra damage during this period. Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah, spoilers, I have this, and now I have it unlocked. I don't like anything that makes you take more damage, because you already take too much damage. Ori is hard on the old feelings. Now what I don't agree with is I got a random comment on YouTube. I think it was either a Dead Cells episode that we recorded live, or it might have been a pub VOD. It was definitely something we recorded on stream, and someone commented saying, nope, got to the first it was worth it and thought, nope, not going to watch this. I thought, why? We're not it wasn't a story related game. It was a game, it was either a roguelike or it was pub, so it was just purely multiplayer. I don't think my stream setup is particularly intrusive. Now for Ori, if that complaint had been on there, I would have been like, yep, my bad on that one, sorry, but I'm going to carry on as I've been doing. But it was on some video that made no sense for the complaint to be there. It kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Like, how dare you thank people for helping support what you do for a living? Quite frankly, I don't think the pop-ups are good enough as a thank you. As a funk you. Thank you, Main Battle Tank, for 10 months in a row. It was worth it then, it is worth it now, and it shall be worth it in months from now. Thank you. It's another strength increase. Oh. I remember a long time ago, prior to me being able to stream on Twitch, in one of my vlogs, I did a list of like things that annoy me about Twitch streamers I watch from the perspective of someone who doesn't stream, because at the time I didn't stream. And I'm trying to remember if pop-ups were ever one of the things I complained about, and I don't think it was, because I understand that you've got to thank people who are willing to go above and beyond. It's just basic courtesy. I'm trying to think now, actually, do I do anything that I complained about people doing back then? Because from an outside observer, you don't know everything that streamers decide to do, or you don't understand the full reasoning behind them if you aren't a streamer yourself. I also haven't been using my skills at all, because I'm so used to just attacking. Let's see, starting the stream before, like, 10 minutes before you actually start doing anything, I remember complaining about that, because I still see people doing that, and it still bugs me. I understand that it's to let people filter in, though. And I didn't understand that at the time. Oh, those drop! Christ. I don't know, I'd have to go back and find the list. I've also been just like sauntering along, even though this is timed, because I'm concentrating on what I'm saying rather than what I'm doing. What was I doing back here again? Oh yes. Murdering all the things. It's the first time I've used Biter Swarm since switching over to the Let's Play save file, because I haven't found it. Oh, you're giving me the same thing. Cluster Bomb 4. Having two different cluster bombs sounds amusing to me. Sorry, Biter Swarm, but I like the explosions. We're basically Junkrat. When if you make it to the graveyard, try opening the door, then going back to the weird door to see if it opens. No, I never thought to try that. I hope you're not thinly veiling what you're actually supposed to do and are actually just guessing. It does sound like a good idea and something I haven't tested. See, now we're in the position where I don't actually need melee even though we have 4 levels of skill. For a little while anyway, because I can just do that and everything dies. Especially with the Viscera damaging afterwards as well. Can I just kind of do that? We do kind of need a better tier weapon. Is there anyone in chat who thinks the change to the spider robots in the prison depths is good? That now not only do they spam explosives to make sure you can't melee them, they also stream constant spawns of enemies out at the top of them if they know you're there? Ooh. No, I do fireballs too much. I've found another skill level, that's very good. I hate the spider robots, I hate the flying heads they spawn, I hate TTs. Yeah, also the hit detection on the flying heads is terrible. It was worth it! I am curious if anyone is in support of the change though, and what the reasoning is other than contrarianism. If there is. Having just one would be too easy, as in if they only spawned them once? What if it was just on a long cooldown? Like they didn't just do it once and then that's it forever, but it was on like, spawn them once every 20 seconds. It's like, as soon as you finish clearing them out, and that's not easy because it's a late floor and they have a lot of health. I know I missed a sub instantly, I'll read it in a second. By the time you're killing the last one, he's spitting out the new wave. Thank you, Stabicus, for 8 months in a row. Also for being incredibly generous and going to tier 3. Hey Flik, can't afford this most months, but I just sold a car, so here you go. Oh, wow, nice. You're being incredibly generous. Thank you for sharing the wealth. Ow. Ow. Take that. Alright, no chances. Heal up. Plus we're getting +1 health down here. To hell with those spiders. Like, obviously they did the change because they felt something wasn't right with them and they had to change them somehow. Probably cheesing them at range with skills is too easy because their main attack is AoE around them. So I understand needing to do something with them. I just don't agree with what they've done. Also, I kind of like this, like being able to express the thoughts I've been having about the game recently in real time. Because I have a feeling when some of those videos where I get especially annoyed with it, it'll come across as whining rather than constructive complaints, which is what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to be constructively complaining about the game. Because I am under no... I was going to say I'm under no impressions, that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to convey. I'm aware it's a test build, so I'm trying to give feedback on the current test build. Because the game has got a long way to go before it's done. It's already changed a lot from the way it launched. Experimental build needs more touch-ups, and I think it would be wise if they could listen to feedback if possible. As far as I'm aware, they are. I have no reason to believe they're ignoring everybody. Ow. They were obviously aware of, like, at first shields were garbage, and then they went a little bit too far in making them too good. Now they're nerfed again until they can think up something that'll hopefully work. guess we'll buy the level up and we'll take it in... I need a better sword though. Because we're still using a tier 2. And that comes with +1 strength actually, so we're just going to save up for that, I think. Hello, Supernova. Oh good, more of those guys. Still not quite enough money, I think. We need just over 6 grand. Oh, hello. Oil Grenade 3 does more damage on a frozen target. We're not going fire. That's not because I think fire's bad, it's just I'm sick of fire-themed runs for now. You're behind one of the shield guys and they still hit you. I have had that happen as well and have complained about it too. Oh, I found something else about the shield guys, or something else about them rather, and I've forgotten what it is now. I was using some skill on them, but because of the proximity, something was happening that shouldn't have happened. I can't remember what it was now, but you'll be seeing it in an episode soonish. Also, the hammer is still garbage. Its hitbox is terrible. I am amazed that that is not a higher priority fix. We do not have enough still. Also, it feels like I'm getting less money, even though money is still dropping from everything. Oh, well that helps. There we go, that's enough. And before I push any deeper in here, let's go buy a better... I was going to say buy a better gun. This is not Gungeon. Flik salt is best salt. I disagree. Salt of any kind is, well, unless you're doing it from a Schadenfreude point of view in terms of enjoying it, is not good. Constructive criticism is great. Just being mad though, I'd rather be constructively mad, if that makes sense. This is not where my X is. Oh wait. Back this way. Hammer you don't get at all once you're no longer stunning enemies, it stops paying off, and you stop stunning enemies, as I've discovered in this build, after the first floor if you don't have more than 3 levels of strength, I believe it was. Again, you'll see this in an upcoming episode, I might be misremembering it slightly. Oh, but believe me, I noticed, because I started a run with the hammer. So not only does it stop being good from a stun point of view, but the hitbox is terrible. When you're standing next to most enemies, half the hits will miss. Gotta remember I don't have the rapier anymore, so there's no point rolling behind enemies. At some point you should do a strong build. I'm kind of accidentally doing that now in the sense of most of the scrolls I've been finding are strength. Oh. Horizontal turret 3. Nah. They nerfed turrets into the ground because people were relying on them too much. I swear they have less HP now, not just the fact you have to be close to them. Flik salt generally seems like constructive justified salt. I would like to think so, but most people just presume not. Also, like, most people take the stance that if you complain about something, that means you hate it and shouldn't play it ever again. You're allowed to complain about things you like most of the time. Case in point, Dead Cells, Overwatch, etc. Well, there's a cloud of poisonous gas around you. Cover the ground with flammable oil. That would have worked better if we had the firebomb that dropped, but I hate the 30% extra damage. Although, actually, you know what Corrupted Power does? Yeah, because it says it gives you plus 70% damage, just damage flat, not physical damage. You use that as one of your skill slots to power up your other skill, or your ranged weapon, and attack from range. So it's another thing to encourage not getting in there with the fantastic looking combat. Oh, dancing devil die. Oh, right, we're up to the first boss. Double spammy skill should probably work pretty well against him. Do it, says in Palpatine voice. Salt has a bad rep because too many people use it as an attention getter. It's kind of like an all-encompassing term for just being annoyed at something, though, as well, which doesn't help. So this is one of the most fun conversations I've had with Twitch chat, like, by myself. So thank you for that, for indulging me and having things to say about this. Now, I don't have anything that takes arrows out of enemies, sadly, so let's just get that out of the way. Good damage, though. I keep forgetting, and I remind myself every time I fight this boss, that I must find the music that plays during the final phase. Because it's really good. Ooh! Was not expecting you to jump there, mister. Can we again also talk about how counterintuitive it is to have a boss that constantly makes himself invulnerable when there's a door beyond him that you have to do in under 11 minutes, or rather you have to get to in under 11 minutes. He must waste at least a solid minute being invincible in this fight. Yeah, this part. When the music kicks into this part, it's fantastic. I'm just letting the grenades handle it. They're doing good enough work. I don't need to risk getting in close combat, rather. And this should do it. Alright chat, channel your energy into providing me with Death Orb, and I would be greatly appreciated of that. Hello Phoenix. Have they changed the timer actually? Maybe they have. 15 minutes ago, so that would be 10 minutes 20 seconds. Nope, never mind. Oh, getting closer. Oh, your new job clashes with my streaming Azure. That's unfortunate. But hey, you can watch the VODs right after on Twitch, or you can wait until stuff goes to YouTube. I'll probably be putting over less golf, that covers both golf games, less like Drawful and stuff, because they just... I guess the YouTube side just doesn't enjoy like non-live audience participation games, and I understand that. It'll free up more space because I do want to get started with recording Inside. Thank you for the bit, Serenity Moon. Come on, Death Orb. Alright, I'm going to have to try and play well so we can do a full clear of this place. Because the best chance of getting it is to do a full clear, presumably, because more chances of it dropping per kill. I double cluster bomb is fantastically effective. It does mean that I don't do combat, but it works. Orca Queen, etc. All the other names you've gone by over the many months you've been watching me. Thank you for a year in a row. I did it, I leveled up. You did. You got Super Saiyan God. Which is probably the most smug way my channel avatar has ever looked. At least until he does the Super Saiyan Blue one.
Ooh.
Thank you for the bit, Skull Rebel. I channel thy power to make Death Orb appear. I'm under the impression it's one of the big enemies or both the big enemies that only have a chance to drop it, and it's not the runner zombies. I don't remember who dropped it the one time I've seen it. It was either them or the cannon guys. Because considering how many runners you kill every time you're here, if it was them I would have seen it like multiple times by now, most likely. I don't think I could have ducked that from there, so I'm glad he died before he chucked it. Oh, frame rate please. It's happening again. Only the axe guys. Only the audience... hang on, but the audience participation games were some of my favourite back when I could only catch YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. They do terribly. And I've tried like mucking around with them, sometimes being the first video of the day, or sometimes being the second, sometimes being the rare midnight slot that I use sometimes. And I feel like I recently improved my thumbnail usage for stream related stuff. It's mostly roguelikes that I think my regulars like me to be playing. Obviously there is a lot of other people who prefer Overwatch and the like. I was looking at chat, I'm glad I glanced back. I kinda don't want to swap out any of my equipped skills unless it's another cluster bomb. Oh, hello Cannon Man. So without being specific about what it is, if the Axe guys are the only ones who drop Death Orb, is there another blueprint I've yet to obtain, again without naming it if there is, just yes or no, that the Cannon guys can drop? I just like your commentary over most games. Thank you.
Oh.
I didn't mean to turn this into like an inside baseball episode of Dead Cells, because that's not a thing. But I sometimes worry that if you've done streaming for a long time, and we're coming up on my 1-year anniversary of partnership, that saying thank you all the time starts to sound hollow, and I hope it isn't, because I mean it sincerely every time I say it. Unless it's to Pepper or L when we're playing Pup. That's the only exception I can think of. Also, thank you, Scott Rebel, for the bits again. Death Orb might have been in the chest. Oh, wait, can it be? Oh, yeah, you can get blueprints in chests, can't you? Ah, hang on. If I see a bit where it's really easy for me to bombard 10 enemies, I'll risk it. Ooh, not in here. Okay, let's rethink that a second. I want to see if I can find 10 enemies easily without killing them. Why? Alright, I have to go out here and kill it. Bad! I was reading chat. I recently watched your Ark playthrough. It's good, you should continue. I might go back to Ark someday. I was super addicted to it right now, but he refuses to do any content on it. I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, I forgot. They've added all these kind of little hidden bits to the fjord now that I'm pretty sure weren't there before. I think I've killed most of the easy waves, unfortunately. We're into like constant cannonball guys now. I don't want to risk it because I'd rather clear the whole fjord without the risk of insta-death. Can I equip a Miracree for the 4th of July? Isn't that slightly insensitive, me being British and all? Aren't you celebrating the independence from the British? Nice. God, the cooldowns are so quick. What we need is axe dudes, and we're not finding many axe dudes anymore because we're into the cannonball guy territory. Yeah, there's another one. Ow. You were absent for the first boss. How did it go? It went fine. Pretty much just spammed cluster bombs. Oh, there's one down there. Oh yeah, they've also added these constant shortcuts as well, which is a nice touch. I don't know what hit me there, but to take no chances, I'm healing. Didn't know that bothered me. Which part was that to? Volley of arrows. Apply flammable oil. Damn, the game's really wanted me to feel bad about not taking Firebomb, huh? I think that's missing. Oh, he died. Never mind. Oh, the Mercury one? It was more so a joke. I did use the Americree skin rather for a while. Did I go in that door? I can't remember if I went in this door. Just saying thank you sounds more legit to me than saying something like welcome to Legit Frog Business Inc. Oh yeah, I did go in here. I can't possibly say that. My frog would have my legs broke. Metaphorically speaking, because he's never done anything illegal in his life, obviously. It's too effective. It's annoyingly effective to do that and not have to worry. I do love that they've added all these shortcuts though, so that is a good idea. Oh, I didn't actually get the McCree Black Watch, I didn't bother. That was an event I didn't play a lot of, so I had to use a lot of my saved up currency. More axe people, please. Oh, we found the way down. Okay. I can't remember if there's a teleporter next to the exit or not. That's why I'm coming down here. There's not. Never mind. I legit only play Overwatch for the events. Now, that was the stance I was taking for a while, but I kind of got back into it a little bit. So I don't mind just playing it every now and then. It's not something I'm going to go out of my way to guarantee I'll stream multiple times a week. Just every now and then I get the itch. But there is the summer event starting again soon, and it sounds like Doomfist is about to be on the PTR. Judging by what they revealed today. Are you axing for Death Orb? I'm going to pretend that you're deliberately only referencing Futurama, so I'm going to be okay with it. There's no Axemen here. Die! Good grief. Oh, if nothing else, the next run is going to be a very wealthy one. Could maybe try going the riskier route then. Where's this going to take me? It's going to drop me down, right? No? No? Oh, yeah. You've never seen Futurama? How dare you? Well, in Futurama, in their version of the future, the word axe replaces the word ask for no reason. You dropped something? Nope. Oh, I didn't know you were there. I think we're running out of fjord. Although we still have a couple of rooms to go to. Look how expensive crap in this shop is. Look at it. Look at it with your eyes. Yeah, I'll buy the HP, I think. Is there a new update for Overwatch today? No, they're just hinting at Doomfist being added to the PTR soon. They've revealed his name and how he broke out of prison, etc. You know, the lore. So that implies he will be on the PTR soon. And that probably also means that they're concentrating on a different hero in time for BlizzCon. You're just going to stand there and fire that, huh? Yeah, you are. An elite running zombie. Gonna need you to come up here. Thanks. He's gonna walk out. He does walk out that door now. That's convenient. Kinda. Oh, they've added a time door at the end of the fjord. Instead of just a dead end. 26 minutes ago, so I'd put it at 11 minutes to get to the end of the fjord. Are you mad? Soon by Blizzard time? No, I think they will probably get him soon. I don't think they're going to hold him off until November, which is when BlizzCon is. They know they messed up with Sombra. They're not going to do that shit again. Oh, the nerds of the internet will take months to work out all this crappy RNG stuff. We've got ages until BlizzCon where we're definitely revealing Sombra and had always planned to for months. No environmental hazards, please. Oh! Since I've been concentrating on things to complain about Dead Cells, another thing I really like is I've really gotten into how freeze works with water in the game now. It's very handy. I knew that was going to happen. Oh Christ, two of them. These later challenge rooms have so many enemies. How could have I done this without spamming skills, that is? Ooh. 34 seconds. There's plenty of time. Didn't mean to jump through that there, my bad. Oh, I rolled too early. I don't think I would have made it because there was a jumping puzzle to do before the end. I don't really want to mess with that elite, and he can't drop the blueprint I'm after. I can't remember if I've been in this door. Yes, I have. Those cluster bombs are disgustingly effective. I know, I agree. I think, unless there's something above that bit there, in the middle of the screen right now, I think that's it. I want to go to, yeah, this one, I guess. Oh, right, I can't get up there from here, that's why. So yeah, I've not been there, so I need to get across from there, which means going from there. Alright, this is our last chance over here. That's only if there's axe people in here. Death Orb. Last chance in here, and it's a chest. Can they have blueprints? Firebomb 6. No. Double cluster bomb. I believe I have run out of axe guys, unfortunately. Oh, no, one up here. Last one. Literally the last one on the level. Oops. He died, I think. Yeah. Oh, well. There's always next time. Let's remember where the exit was. I think it was in this one. When I do eventually get Death Orb, it better be the best goddamn skill in the game. Graveyard. I could have killed the elite, but I'm fine with my setup. I suppose there's a chance it could have dropped the better cluster bomb, but yeah. The run's going on long because I'm spending so much time talking to chat. YouTube will be furious. Almost went without restoring my health there too. Hello, Carter. Twitch completely shat the bed on me. That's a wonderful mental image. Just kappas flowing everywhere. Runny kappas that aren't fully formed. Oh, I was going to say I hear a suicider. Near light. This is usually a curse chest, but it's not always anymore. Keep in mind the cooldown is as good as it is because we have 5 levels in skill. I tried Neverwinter. It depends which Neverwinter you're talking about. Neverwinter 2, tons of it. The online one, briefly. Didn't I do a video on it? I feel like I almost did a video on it, but I can't remember if I actually went through with it. I think I did. Kinda want to leave that there for now. Another secret. Oh, I really shouldn't have triggered another wave of those. Shop. Item room. Come on, better version of something I have. Oh, maybe, kind of. Rapier 7. Enemies release a toxic cloud when they die. Fire an arrow upward. It's all in the wrist. It's bear. Just flat out bear, so that's good. If I get desperate for a health, there's another one in here. We need to have different kinds of curses. It's not always instant death. Yes, that would be great. Like curse of until you clear the curse, all your gear is stuck at level 1, for instance. Or let's see, what's another thing we could do? I don't know. You get force equipped something until you get a certain number of kills with it. Something that isn't very good, like say the hook. Actually, is there anyone in here who thinks the hook is good as a skill item? Or do you agree with me that it should be an equipable weapon as opposed to a skill? Because I think it would have fantastic synergies if it was a skill. Of course, even with the poison damage, I still struggle to kill these flying guys. Curse of randomly disabling a weapon or a skill? That'd work too, yeah. Force you to use a shield? That'd maybe be too bad. Get clustered. Right onto the spikes, no less. So the only drop from these big guys, presumably, is the hook, which I already have. Oops. See, this is the kind of hitbox garbage I'm talking about. If I'd stayed hovering just below him, that would count as him hitting me. But I can't hit him. There's a suicide. Yeah, I thought there was. Hello, Wicked Kitty. I want a Roadhog skin that looks like the hook monsters from Dead Cells. Oh, on that subject, there is a... Yeah, I'll do this. There is a knockoff Roadhog figure on eBay now from... or courtesy of Japan. Not Japan, sorry, China. Which does not care about copyright. It looks okay. It looks better than the Junkrat one and the McCree ones, which are the other most recent ones. It's been so long since I've seen Roadhog's default skin. Curse force you to die every time Owl dies? I don't have that kind of time. Actually, didn't Owl buy Dead Cells? Why isn't he playing this? This is a roguelike where he has a chance of being better than me at it. I don't think he's here, right? I noticed he was recording Gungeon before I started streaming, so he'll probably be at that a while after it restarts about the 5th or 6th time. Tee. Is the knockoff Roadhog called Hook Shooty Guy? I wish it was. Sadly, it had his full name, but then right under it, like in the Discord, I pasted this. There's a listing called like Funko Pop Reaper figure, and I think it's Doomsday from Batman vs Superman, but I'm not sure. So I'm very confused about that one. Oh, floor zombie. I really don't like when there's a mage below us. Oh, I have a... Well, again, this is something that's going to be asked in an episode, so it's going to look stupid now if I know... This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. I can't hit him. If you get hit by an enemy who is being cloaked by the enemy who does fog, is it a guaranteed crit? And if it isn't a guaranteed crit, is there a circumstance in which these mage guys crit with every hit? Oh, I need that. The spoilers for how a run ended, but I got double critted by a mage, and I don't know what... Actually, I can't remember if the run ended. I definitely got double critted by a mage though, and I don't know what made him crit hit me. Do you honestly expect Hell to be better a game than you? A game that plays to potential strengths more so than other games, yeah? By his own admission, he's not very good at kind of platformy stuff, but I think the combat in this he could get used to. Potentially better than me. Who will play with me later? I don't know. Anyone who's around and is wanting to join. I don't mind playing solo, it'll just be Mystery Heroes as per. Don't know if it's always a crit, but they do more damage. The screen froze and did like the yellow text implying it was a crit, but maybe it was just bonus damage. But it also applies to you if you hit... No, wait, no, that's not right. Because I swear I did a guaranteed crit when I had nothing that could crit on me. In the same situation, I'm not sure how it happened. It may have also just been a glitch. It was worth it! Thank you, Wicked Kitty, for 9 months in a row. Thank you for all the great entertainment and witty commentary. As always, all my subs are belong to you. Thank you. We need a Twitch baby name. Whoa, did anyone else see him just kind of warp there? Our Twitch baby name will be... Pleasant Pupper. Down here. Ooh, I should probably go back for that health after clearing the inside of this. I'm pretty sure this will be the one with the key in it. Yep, right here it is, right here. So someone suggested that I should open the door, then go see if the door at the far end of the graveyard is open. It's an amulet that makes you invisible and does your next attack does 150% damage. That is true, yeah, I've seen that. I don't think I've ever used it though. I really like double cluster bomb. I know like one of them is only tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever, but it's working. And I think double cluster bomb would actually work better against the Watcher than a magnet bomb. Alright, I need to go back to the first doorway to get a health. I guess I could just use a health though, and if I get desperate go back. Oh! I totally knew that was there. Yes, that's right. I knew this was here all along. Let me up, thanks. Ooh, they're getting more health. Hello, not friendos. Ooh. No! Oh, at least I killed him. Look how much damage that did. Such a waste of resources. Oh, I should go open up the locked door before I push further right, I guess. Just in case that is what triggers the door opening. In that case, I might as well go get the health as well. So the health was... in there, I think. Yep. It's a full heal, so I think it is worth the hassle of coming back here. I know I still have 2 heals on me, but I need those for when you go down towards where the second boss is. Chat, without spoilers, is there any other blueprints I can specifically earn in the graveyard? I don't want to know what blueprints, just in general, is there blueprints? Oh, you're right on the other side of that door, huh? Okay. I think he died? Yes, he did. Alright. Let's get to the far side. Actually, they might have changed something at the far end of the graveyard. I can't recall if I've checked since the couple of little updates the test build has had. Nope. 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 I'm just checking to see if anyone has an answer regarding whether or not there is actually any other blueprints I can earn here. Because if I do eventually kill the Watcher and there's no blueprints to earn here, I might as well not come here. That did not open it, and there is a door in there now. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this. Intriguing. Hello, floor zombie. Alright, into the locked door. The fastest way to get there is just to walk, sadly. Watcher will be tough with less than 7 strength or kills. Skill, rather. Welcome to my usual runs. Oh, I thought they had fixed the Watcher slightly in his final form when he gets up on the roof and he fires like the spam shots. Last time I fought him, the first 2 times he did it in his final form, they were in a pattern, so that you could read the pattern and then know roughly where to dodge. And I thought, that's perfect, they fixed the attack. It's fair now because you can learn the pattern and dodge it. 3rd time he did it, and 4th time it was back to random. So I don't know what I did that made him fire it in exactly the same way twice. But that is really what needs to happen with that skill. Also, the tentacles need to be toned back a lot. Specifically the ones that come flying at you, because if you try and hit them when they're doing it, or if you stun them, they still count as hitting you even if they're stunned. Which is another thing I've discovered to my detriment. Just realised they don't even have eyes. Just one big mouth. Oh, frame rate, please. Wow. This is the first run, but it's also going on an exceptionally long period of time. Don't worry, one way or the other, it's... Oh. One way or the other, it's ending at the Watcher. Can I have my ammo back, please? Is that something? Is that the buff you were talking about? That little circle that was going around?
None of this matters.
Oh, thank you. I'll read the protection message in a second. Thank you, Muralt, for the protection money. I finally made it on time. Kinda, yeah. I didn't kill you, huh? Defying the laws of gravity. And I ain't talking about a Queen song. Didn't realise you could just duck under that. Where's the cloak? Oh, he's down there. Hello, frame rate, my old friend. I would like you back again. If you could oblige. Kinda. Nope, not quite yet. The law of gravity is more of a suggestion. Quote command doesn't know let's EDF. If you just do EDF in capitals, it should find the quote that's the EDF song. Nice. Just let the cluster bombs handle it. This is looking like a dead end more so than the right way, unfortunately. YOLO! Don't you YOLO it in my presence. How dare you kick me? It's a new layout, not familiar with that. Is this not where the cloak guy was? No, I'm too low for that. Ah, looks like there was a teleporter to somewhere up there. I'm actually surprised so many people came out, despite the fact that it's the 4th of July that we're recording this. Well, I guess you don't have work, right? Because it's not a work day for America. I said it at the top of the stream, but I'll say it again. Don't do anything you regret. Don't get too drunk. It's so expensive though, in one way or the other the run is ending on this floor, so it feels like why waste money on that and have a fantastic next run instead. More stuff happens in the evening? Ah, okay. That is understandable. Still, try not to get too drunk. If indeed that's what you're planning on doing, anyone watching. It's pissing rain here, so nothing to do. Oh yeah. Doggos do not like fireworks. That's very close. It feels like this might be the way to the boss. Or it could just be a shitty shield. No, wait, no, there is more. There is smoke as well, so there's cloaked enemies. Let's just kind of do that. Alright, it's safe. Do that. Oh, there he is. Nighttime is fun time, America. Damn floor zombies. Am I still using the bow from like, yeah, bow tier 3? Didn't expect that to work as well as it did. Wow. I think we're nearing a new like record for amount of money I've had on me at one time. Did he YOLO as well? Don't mind me, I'm just going to stand up here and press left trigger, right trigger. Our dog loved fireworks? I've never heard of a dog loving fireworks. I've heard of like terrified and then indifferent. Like Maya gets terrified by them. My sister's dog is utterly indifferent to them. Doesn't care. Finding something like that early on would be amazing, but nah. In America, we Americans don't shout of Jack till the sun goes down. And we have the time of our lives shooting fireworks and good food. I think I understood most of that, thank you. Oh. Bit late in the game to be getting a level up, but perfect one to get it. We're good. No, we're not. There's more fog. down there somewhere. There he is. Oh, right. Not sure which way will be the right way. Oh wow, big guy? Yeah, we must be getting close then. Maybe these big guys can drop something I haven't had yet. Oh, they're pissed. Whoops. Does the hook you can use stun when it pulls? Yes. That's the default. Oh, we found the boss. That's the default thing. I'm just going to quickly go back and check above this bit, and then we'll go to the boss, and one way or another the run ends. Doesn't look like there's anything much over here. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh wait, just until he wanders off. No point taking a risk. No unnecessary risks. Hello, BD. I was hoping for like a last minute item room with a better... What's that up there? At least there's been no floor zombies for a while.
It was worth it!
Thank you, I'll be Rio, huh? I think. I took a stab at it. I'll be Rio. Either way, sorry if I said it wrong, but thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. I think you can still get a golden loot crate if you play Overwatch and you have Twitch Prime right now. Until whenever date. This is going on much further than I thought it would. What's with the overly dramatic music? We're in a graveyard filled with horrible, horrible monsters. Including these big skeletal knights that have absolutely no chill. There's just tons of these guys. Kinda missed the floor zombies. Ooh. Like, physically attacking this late in is just... why bother? I have 4 levels of strength, which isn't much, but it's a tier 7 weapon. And it takes this long to kill one of the mage enemies. It's better to have an item room at the end of it or something. Oh. Well. You know. It's HP, I guess. Dead end up there. Alright, we are ready for the boss. Well, quote unquote ready. Hello, Al. Important point is, now I have the max health potion, I think. Yeah. Might as well... let's see. Start working towards leveling up. Oh, I was... yeah, why not the rapier? Why not? Given that this game is on the Steam Summer Sale I've been debating getting it, would you recommend? As long as you keep in mind it's in progress, they might mess it up, they might make it better as it goes through the early access process. I think at 30% off you're almost guaranteed to get your money's worth, even if you do eventually get sick of it. So yeah, I'd still recommend Dead Cells. It definitely has issues, It's not done. But I would still recommend it as a good roguelike. Hello, horrible, horrible POS. Unfortunately, once the arrows are gone, that's them gone. And we should be getting first tentacle soon. Does okay damage against them, I suppose. The guaranteed crits from the rolls might be better. Been timing them terribly so far. How is one not dead yet? Oh, there we go. Now in phase 1 they don't start doing the run attack, they just get faster. And now he starts doing the AoE thing. Did not hit him. I can't really look at chat during this fight either, unfortunately, and it takes ages one way or the other. Why is he only taking damage from the first strike? Because I got stunned there, I don't really have a chance to get back much health. Careful, careful. Red chain. No, shooting first, then red chain. For me. I was just going to say heal up before the tentacles. That's fine because you can't really heal during the tentacles when the red ones are up because they go too fast. Purple. Damn it. That's the crap I'm talking about right there. Because I can't stop to heal. Oh, right, I forgot I had the heart. Oh. I despise. Well, it's mostly phase 3. I despise, but it's phase 2. That was still a good run. We have... How much money do we have for the next one? Oh, it's got to be a lot. 30 grand. Okay, well the next one's probably going to be pretty good then. For the people watching after the fact on YouTube, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.